Hello, YouTube. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to another episode for a quick guide on how to get started with free image editing application, which is a Photoshop alternative presented to you by the Software Advisor, where we empower individual and business owners with free open software productivity tools. So, with that said, let's just go ahead and get started. So this is application again alternative to Photoshop, which is pretty expensive to use. So I'm going to present to you a tool called GIMP, G-I-M-P. You can download this for free right now from GIMP.org. This is another free open source software. What there is, it's also a cross platform, which means that you can download from Windows, Mac OS, and also Linux, and you can get started with this today. Just to highlight of the quick benefits that you can get with this application: high quality photo manipulation. So you can basically anything that Photoshop can do from a photo manipulation, color adjustments, applying filters, all that you can do with this application out of the box. You can do original artwork creation. So if you're an artist, you can actually do really creative and powerful stuff using this application. You can actually add a bunch of graphical elements. You can do mock-ups if you're into icons or designing things like that. This is also a right tool for you. And if you're a programmer, and you're interested in actually scripting the image manipulation instead of actually doing it through the UI, then you also have integration with multi-language support like C, C++, Perl, Python, etc. From an automation perspective. And this tool can be even more powerful as you integrate with more other applications from a workflow and digital and print media perspective. These also free tools available to you for charge today. Maybe we'll do another episode on that independently, but just to kind of give you an idea. But yeah, that's pretty much about what the application is about. So let me show you what it looks like. So this is what the user interface of the application looks like. And it's pretty straightforward. You can also do a ton of stuff. Anything Photoshop can do from an image processing standpoint, this application can do it out of the box. And it gets pretty intense. There's a ton of YouTube videos on any specific skill set that you need. Lengthy guides, 30, 40, 50 minutes that you can look at potentially. This is just a quick demo to give you a flavor of what the application looks like, what it's capable of. And give you a decision whether this is something that you want to download. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take an image. So I am actually got an image here of the Cybertruck from the Tesla website. I took that as a screenshot. You can always you can create your own image from scratch with a blank page, but I'm just going to go in and pull up an image just to kind of show you at least what some of the basic functionality that this application can do. So I'm doing a copy and then a paste. And here you go. Here's my Cybertruck. So basic controls, right? In File, so you can potentially, create a new image. You can actually add what they call layers. So you can actually have multiple layers on top of the image. So let's say if I have this image, if I want to add, for example, let's see, I want to add the Tesla logo, for example. So let's see if I can actually pull that up really quick. Which I believe I have it. Here we go. There you go. So I just basically drag the file. I can go ahead and basically move it. So this is a PNG that I added as a layer on top of the actual Cybertruck photo. As you can see here on the right hand side, I'll be able to actually control that. So if I need to make an image disappear or continue to show, I always have the option with this eye right here. But in this case, I don't need actually this extra layer, so I'm just going to go ahead and remove it. But you can do a ton of stuff. So I'm just going to remove this. Actually, you can to delete a layer. All you got to do is just come right here, right click, and there's an option to delete a layer. So this is the image again. So again, file, I've talked about the layers. You can save in multiple formats. You can import, you can export, edit. This is all your edit functions, copy, paste. You can fill in with different colors if you like. This is all your select tools. This is all the different views and different buttons. And this is all fully customizable, much like any other software that you use. Anything related to the image, from precision, color management, all the functions are available to you. Metadata, which is kind of important sometimes if you do copywriting stuff. And this is the layers that I talked about, and it gets pretty detailed. But this is where most of the core functionalities that you're going to be using in color and filters. So give you an example here for colors. You can mess around with the temperature. So if I do color temperature, for example, there's a little bit of a bar there. I can adjust. As you can see, it will change the color of the image. Original temperature, I can kind of mess around with it however I want to. There's intended temperature, so you kind of toggle, you can play around depending on obviously what you're trying to do. If you're trying to maybe restore old image or change colors on existing image, there's a ton of stuff that you can do. I'm just going to go ahead and cancel. Another function, you can obviously adjust all the basic stuff, so color balance, temperature, saturation, exposure, brightness and contrast. And then I like this one right here, curves. You can actually mess around with the colors. It's pretty cool. You can actually kind of change things around. And you can come up with actually pretty cool designs. Depends on what you're trying to do. As you can see here. Yeah, it gets pretty detailed. And again, like I said, there's a ton of stuff on YouTube. If you're interested in kind of mastering the art of image editing, that you can potentially look into right now. But yeah, that's available to you today for free. Also, so that's in the color side of things. You can always add, so it comes to filters. This is similar to all the functions that you would see on your smartphone today, coming out of the box. Like if you want to change the focus on the image, for example, let's go ahead and cancel out of that. You can just apply canvas. You can turn it into, see, apply to the canvas here. I can turn it into a cartoon if I like. Cartoonish Cybertruck. It takes a minute. As you can see, it's doing a little bit of processing, and bam, I got a cartoon Cybertruck. So yeah, there's a ton of stuff that you can do with this. It's pretty cool, and it's available to you for free today. And you can always download the latest version. They always come up with a lot of free release notes, so if you want to find out more information about the features that actually comes out of the box. So with that said, thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. If you like what you saw, give a thumbs up and subscribe for the channel for more information about productivity tools that are available to you for free. Thanks for tuning in.